All right, boys. Three trades. I made $318 on two funded, so it's pretty much break even to be honest. But whatever, let's go. Let's get into the trading day top-down analysis as always. On the weekly time frame, we had a previous week's low that I wanted to be swept. So let me put it on right here. Boom, boom. Then on the daily time frame, we had also had a previous day's low. This one right here. And these were my main draws on liquidity. Let me name them quickly. Previous week's low and previous day's low. Then we had a 4-hour fair value gap on the top. Right here, I already marked it out. And the plan was pretty much when New York opens, right here, we go down and up, or we go up and then down from one to the other. I would have preferred this one, to be honest. Didn't happen. We tapped the low first. And yeah, let's get into the action then. On the 5-minute time frame, when the market opened, we dumped pretty hard since we are still in a high time frame downtrend. Let's get into it right here. Right there and right there. Then we swept the London low. Since we had these draws, I was waiting for a 5-minute rejection block, and we got it right here. Let me draw it out real quick. Right there. And this stop would have been pretty big, so I entered on the CE. And since the risk was pretty good, I aimed for the 1800 key open with about, yeah, I think it was about 10 RR, 12 RR, whatever. Failed pretty quickly. It's okay, it's fine. I was just wrong on that one. And then I was looking into a 10 a.m. setup. So on 10 a.m., as we can see right here, the fibs were actually already above the level, which was not optimal, but I was pretty much still down for a limit order there. I just took a lower risk on there. I took half risk on there. So I had an entry right there. I limit ordered it with my stop loss right below this one, and my target was true day open. It failed, as you can see, but it offered another rejection block and an entry trigger right after it. So I entered there. Again, target was true day open with my break even point here, I think, with this fair value gap, and I took partials on this rejection block. I entered with 5 micros. I sold 2 micros here and let the other 3 run, but then I went back to break even. I know that Powell shorted this one actually, since the rejection block was pretty much here on the 0.79, so he shorted this one back to 10 a.m. with his stop loss, I think, here, and then this one. Yeah, pretty simple. And that's pretty much it for the day yesterday. If you have any questions, write them down in the comments. That's it. Thank you and bye bye.